Well, ooh la la. Divine Masculine, what is going on? Your energy is hot, 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 I hear. It's really very interesting what's happening. I was meditating and I felt the energy of the Divine Masculine, and it's almost like obsessive towards the Divine Feminine. And I don't know if this has to do with Valentine's Day or with the energies that are shifting. I feel a lot of hot energy, you know, very obsessive, but also very sexual towards the Divine Feminine. So yeah, what is going on? Let's see this week for the Divine Masculine. I was like, oh my God, you know, behave yourself, almost like that, behave yourself. Well, you don't need to behave when you're with the Divine Feminine, right? Yeah, here, the King of Cups, you know, he is ready to give it all. He is ready to give it all to the Divine Feminine. No hesitation. He is like, wow, I'm going for it, and you know, I'm going to sweep you off your feet, and this is what I'm going to do. I have this hunger, this energy towards you, and I go for it. That's what I see. But it's a sacrifice. Maybe he sacrificed himself too long, for a long time, and see the things from a different perspective at the moment. I hear, because the energies that I felt, this is not the energy of the masculine, you know, Divine Masculine, because Divine Masculine knows how to restrain himself. But this is going out of proportion. This is going, you know, I'm going for it. I want it now. It's almost it's almost like yeah, obsessive behavior on a sexual way towards the Divine Feminine. So he is going out of his mind, I hear. He's going out of his mind because he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know, do I pursue it? Don't I? Do I make contact? How do I connect? How do I make this connection? And yeah, I see Magician, you know, it's so above, so below, and that's why I think the energies are so strong at the moment for this Divine Masculine. He wants to give her the love, but it's the love on a mental, in a mental space, not from the heart space. It's almost like I want it and I want it now. So maybe there is some a magic be done on the Divine Masculine, you know, that could be that makes him this kind of way. Because I see that it's what I feel normally with the Divine Masculine is really calm, really restrained. He can control himself, but this is out of control. This is really I don't know how to handle it, you know. He is, and it could be that is magic being done on the Divine Masculine in the collective. and I also feel, yeah, you know, here again, the king, he think he's the king of his castle, and he's going, you know, I'm going for it, and nobody can stop me, and um, I'm going to sweep the divine feminine off her feet, but he doesn't know how to handle it, and then he does the wrong thing. You know, he's doing, yeah, he's doing the wrong thing. He is more like in that obsessive behavior that he is I feel not a shyness, but I feel overly confident, and he's going over his own boundaries. That's what I feel. So, and then also he wants a family. You know, I hear he wants a family. He wants to connect with her. He wants to bring her in and take care of her, you know, building a house with her. That's what I hear, building a house with her. It's like, you know, all these months he was very slow, very controlled, and now this whole explosion that's really out of proportion for that kind of behavior, and maybe it is because of the Valentine's energy, you know, the love energy that is throughout this time. It's really amazing what I see. Yeah, and it's almost like I was wounded. I came wounded out of this battle. I came wounded out of a battle, and I healed myself, and I do the healing, and now all this energy comes up. You know, this love energy comes up. So it's really possible that the divine masculine did so much healing on himself that that energy, that sexual energy comes up towards the divine feminine, that he thinks, no, this is what I need to do to pursue the divine feminine, otherwise, you know, I don't have any chance anymore. I'm hurting myself by not pursuing. I'm hurting myself by not acting out on my feelings and my emotions. So yeah, that's it's really funny. And out of that, the tower. Out of that, the tower is coming up, and I don't know why the tower, what the tower has to do with it. Maybe divine feminine is totally in shock because of that obsessive behavior, that advancement, that you know, pursuing her, I feel it's so totally out of character of the divine masculine. So yeah, it seems, and I hear, it seems like he healed his wounds that created the tower moment for him, why he couldn't let himself go or pursue the divine feminine, or, you know, take action towards the divine feminine. And that created that tower moment for him, that he says, okay, yeah, but now, you know, I have those feelings are healed, and now I want to pursue her. Now I need to take, I know I have to take everything off, you know, and show me how I am. It's really funny. Yeah, here, he's just marching in, you know, he's really marching in, like, you know, he's storming in, and it can also be, you know, He's coming in with love offers, and he's going to explain how he feels. He is offering his love to her, and wow, it's really it's very intense energy what I feel. It's yeah. So makes me laugh, and it gives me creeps at the same time. You know, who is this guy, you know? Who is this guy? It's almost, oh wow, it's almost driven by the devil energy, you know. It's driven by lust energy so much. It's I hear his pants is on fire. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, strength, you know. Yeah, the strength. He always had the strength, you know, to control himself, to you know, hold those energies. And you think it's spontaneous and let it go, and it's part of his strength. I hear, you know, it's such an opposite energy of almost being in that fear energy, being afraid of getting hurt, you know, and it's the total opposite. You know, now I'm getting this image of running down naked down the street, you know. It's like a totally different energy, what I normally feel. And if that is the case of the healing that he has done, you know, Divine Feminine, you know, you need to be aware what you're heading for. Wow. He's in his strength, I hear. He is now not in that fearful energy of the little boy, but he is now that inner child that was hurt. If that inner child is healed, you know, he's coming into his strength, and he is like the real divine masculine. You know, in that almost hunting energy. It's so weird what I pick up. This didn't happen for me for a long time, that I feel that energy so strong. It's like I also see maybe he looks too much at pictures of the Divine Feminine, you know. Third party. Could be that you're in the third party and he's thinking about the Divine Feminine, is following her on social media and see what she's doing, and wow, yeah, be careful. You know, it could be that energy of the masculine isn't fulfilling with the partner he is now, and because of all the other experiences that he had, now is going totally loose. So it could be that this is also an energy of looking for a third party, or looking for a way out, or looking for a sexual worker, you know, that can fulfill his needs. I don't know what's coming through, guys. What is this? This is, yeah, And he wants to be that emperor for the divine masculine, for the divine feminine. He wants to be that, you know, oh. I also hear he wants to be that divine masculine for the divine feminine. So she wouldn't look sideways. It's interesting. So it could be that, yeah, I hear I'm not fulfilled where I am. So he probably looks to another partner on the way, because of he wants to be in this masculine energy. He wants to be in this wow, and divine feminine is giving that energy towards him. She is his queen. She is his queen, and he knows that. You know, she has it all. You know, she is the nurturer. She is the sexual partner. She is grounded. She is connected. She's connected to source. She's connected to everything. And in a deep level, he sensed that, and that makes him work on himself and wants to provide for her, but in a way that is yeah, I see this. I feel so much sexual energy. It's wow. And she holds the key. She holds that key of everything. She holds that key of everything. So if you're as divine feminine and your divine counterpart is and you're in separation or you're together, you know, make yourself ready for a real wild night, because I feel this energy is going through the roof. Wow. Yeah, he wants it all. He wants it all. New beginnings. He wants the abundance with her. He wants to step up his game. He wants to heal. He wants to, he wants to travel. He wants a house. He wants it all. He wants it all. And he knows she's able to give what he needs on all levels. It's here. It's how does the divine feminine feel about it? Oh my gosh, this is... She don't want to look at it. She says, no, you know, it's almost a controlling system. She doesn't want to see it. She doesn't want to feel it. She says, you know, it's too much. It's too much of everything. Yeah. She feels disconnected from the divine masculine. She feels that disconnection. There is no connection. No heart connection going on. It's just the energy of the hunter, I hear. It's wow. She feels binded. So yeah. Yeah, and she knows, you know, this is a losing game, you know. This is a losing game. This is but it's time for the divine feminine, you know, to go within and to see within what is going on that level. What is not what she wants to receive from him. Oh, I hear the overbearing energy of the divine masculine. It's overbearing for her. It's overbearing for her. It's a lack of love, I hear. It is a lot of lust, but a lack of love. Oh, and then I hear that was it in the first place. That was it in the first place because it was a chemical and chemical attraction. So what's going on now what's happening now for the divine masculine? Yeah, I think he leaves this situation and following his own journey and his own path. You know, no strings attached, you know. I'm coming in, I'm going when I want, but when I need it, or what I want is just to walk my journey without any strings attached. I feel the freedom of that, but it can be the freedom of being healed from a wound that is restricting him of going into commitment with the divine feminine, because in the past he was afraid of being hurt, and now all this energy, when he goes through it and he healed from it, now this masculine, you know, lost energy is coming up towards the divine feminine. It's like, wow. Phew. It almost makes me hot here. Yeah, and this is a past life relationship. Could also be someone else from the past is coming back into your life, and it could be a soulmate, could be a twin flame, but you know each other from a long time before. So it could be that he is looking back, you know, to the past, what happened in the past, reviewing this, how the sexual energy was, and you know, repeating that energy or getting that energy up into his system, in his body, to heal the wounds that he had before. Well, for instance, was nothing wrong with the sexual energy there, with the past partner, or that was all fulfilling, that was all amazing, but yeah, it could be that past lover is coming back, or that someone from a former lifetime is coming back. It's huge. It's really huge what is happening. what is and then I hear, well, you slow him down, you can slow him down, you can slow down the energy of the divine masculine, so you won't be overwhelmed or disconnected. Now, divine feminine is it stays disconnected. I hear. I'm going to put the cards in a lineup to see what is what more I can get out of this reading. Because it's very interesting what is happening. Yeah, you know, it's, yeah, going your own way. Yeah. Okay. There is a father wound, what I see here. There is a father wound with the divine masculine. And that is a kind of a sacrifice for the divine masculine towards that whole situation. And he wants to be in this loving king energy, giving, you know, and there is this almost this restriction on it. Yeah, and then the magic, you know, the magician, you know, he can shift and change everything what he wants in his life. You know, to be able to turn the tables with the divine feminine. But what I see, there is another party in the mix that is really giving him this, one is giving him the restriction of the sexual fantasy, and the other one is going overboard with the sexual energy. So there is this third party energy going on, and that's what I already felt in the beginning. It's almost like that he's you know, going to sexual work or watching the internet, or you know, he gets this gratification, that masculine energy that he wants to feel of himself. He wants that back, and it's the only way he can get it back, through that kind of energy, through sexual energy. Very, very, very very strong, but also very wounded, I hear. Very wounded. Yeah, and I see here it's a past life relationship. So it could be that someone from the past is returning to you, the divine feminine, to make you happy, to fulfill, you know, what he has in his mind space. Sometimes we don't always know what's going on in the divine masculine's mind, because, you know, there's so much going on. focus on work and feeling restricted and feeling not being seen as the masculine, but more as a caregiver, that can totally disrupt his energy. And I see he is really barging in, you know, towards the divine feminine. So make sure what you want to attract as divine feminine energy, you know, because and I hear the divine feminine is strong enough to handle this. You know, she can handle this. But she can't handle the third party. That's what I hear. Not again, I hear. Not again of the divine masculine leaving the divine feminine because she couldn't hold, you know, the other relationships in her life. So I hear, no, I don't want this, you know. It could even mean that she would do a binding spell on him to keep him. That's what I see with the magician. So wow, and I'm not doing any. I told you guys yesterday in the Twinflame reading, you know, don't ever use a spell against somebody else because it comes back to you. If you do a binding spell on someone, you would be the one who is binded, because divine order says you never escape what's for you. And if you do malice against someone, guess who will be binded? You're the one who will be binded by the energy that you're sending out. So yeah, that's what I feel and see. And the tower is really there. The tower is coming in of this third party energy. And I see divine masculine needs all his strength, you know. He's getting all his strength, his energy back. It's almost like he has his energy back. It's claiming his energy back out of that wounded period that he was wounded by the feminine, that created the tower. Now the whole situation comes around again. And it could be that it's Saturn's return. Is Saturn still in retrograde? I have to look at it, because I thought that Saturn was still in retrograde. So that could mean, you know, that everything comes around again. Wow. So, what is the solution to this? What is the solution to this? Because this is, sorry, divine masculine, but start to purge also. Yeah. Old wounds, you know, it's Saturn return, old wounds. What happened to him in the past is happening now to it's happening again. It's happening again. Then with another person. Interesting. Yeah, And it gives him the sun, it gives him life, it gives him spontaneity, it makes him feeling alive, you know, because divine feminine is moving forward, is you know, in this, his divine feminine is moving forward, is free, is open, spontaneous. Yeah, divine masculine is healed from his wounds. I hear all the blindfold is off, I hear. And the divine feminine is blindfolded. Divine feminine is blindfolded. So it could mean that they try to do a magical binding, and that backfires. That backfires. Well, divine masculine, I would say, you know, do what you can't restrain anymore. You know, you're a free person. You're how do you call it? Nobody has a claim on your soul. So let it roar and let it go, and let it spread, and do what you want to do, because that is who you are at this moment of time, when this is needed for your healing, you know, then you have to do what you need to do. And there is nobody else that will hold you back to live your life the way you want to live your life. So I would say, cheers, mate. Have a wonderful time. And I see the fireworks already. Okay, all the love and all the blessings, divine masculine.